So, is debt-free living a scam? Everyone says the key to happiness is living debt-free. But is that really true? Or have we been sold a lie that's keeping us from reaching real financial freedom? Think about it. If being debt-free was the ultimate goal, why are some of the wealthiest people in the world still carrying debt? In today's video, we're breaking down the debt-free myth. And trust me, it's not what you think. We'll explore why obsessing over eliminating every dollar of debt might actually be holding you back. Plus, we'll dive into the must-know hacks for 2025 that will help you use debt the right way to truly take control of your money. By the end of this video, you'll have a whole new perspective on how to handle your finances. Ready? Let's get into it. What they don't tell you about debt-free living. Here's the truth. Paying off debt feels amazing. But did you know it might actually be stopping you from building real wealth? Let me explain. Not all debt is bad. In fact, some debt, like a mortgage on a rental property or a student loan with a low interest rate, can actually help you grow your net worth over time. But the problem comes when people obsess over becoming debt-free and end up paying off good debt too early. Take Sarah, for example. She saved every penny to pay off her mortgage, thinking it was the smartest move. But what Sarah didn't realize was that her 3% mortgage rate was far lower than the 8% return she could have earned by investing that money in the stock market. By focusing so much on eliminating debt, she missed out on years of potential growth. The point is, it's not about getting rid of all debt. It's about understanding which debts help you and which ones hold you back. And that's what we'll dive into next. Let's talk hacks. How to manage debt in 2025. Managing debt doesn't have to feel overwhelming or like a constant battle. With the right mindset and strategies, debt can actually become a tool to help you build wealth. Let's break it down with some hacks that will change the way you think about debt in 2025. Hack 1. Good debt versus bad debt. What's the difference? Not all debt is created equal. Think of it this way. Some debt helps you grow and build wealth, while other debt just drags you down and keeps you stuck. Let's start with the good kind. Good debt is money you borrow to invest in something that has long-term value or generates income. For example, a mortgage on a rental property. You take on debt to buy the property, but it pays you back over time through rental income and property appreciation. Another example, education loans. When used strategically, they can increase your earning potential over the course of your career. Now let's talk bad debt. Credit card debt is a classic example. With sky-high interest rates, often 20% or more, it grows faster than you can pay it off. Financing a lifestyle you can't afford with this kind of debt can leave you trapped in a cycle of payments without any return on investment. Here's the bottom line. Good debt is about leveraging borrowed money to grow your wealth. Bad debt is about borrowing money to buy things that lose value or don't contribute to your financial future. Knowing the difference is the first step to mastering debt management. Hack 2. Make debt work for you. What if your debt could actually make you money? It might sound counterintuitive, but in 2025, smart strategies like leveraging low-interest loans can turn debt into an opportunity. Here's how. Let's say you've got a personal loan with a low interest rate. Instead of rushing to pay it off completely, consider investing that money in an asset that generates higher returns. For example, you could use those funds to invest in dividend-paying stocks, which might give you a return of 6 to 8%, far outpacing the 3 to 4% interest on your loan. You're essentially making money while still managing your debt. Refinancing is another powerful strategy in 2025. If you have older loans with high interest rates, refinancing them into a single, lower interest loan can free up cash flow while simplifying your payments. The key here is to shop around for the best rates. Lenders are increasingly competitive, and there are AI-powered tools now that can help you find the best refinancing deals in minutes. Debt consolidation is also worth considering if you're juggling multiple payments. By combining your debts into one loan, you can often reduce your monthly payments and stay more organized. For example, apps like Tally automatically pay off your high-interest credit card balances with a lower-rate line of credit, saving you money over time. The takeaway? Debt doesn't have to be a burden. With low-interest loans, smart refinancing, and consolidation, you can make debt work for you instead of against you. And in 2025, there's no shortage of tools to help you get it right. These hacks show that debt management isn't about avoiding debt entirely. It's about using it strategically to build a better financial future. Ready for more? Let's move on to how you can pay off debt while still building your wealth. Hack 3. How to pay off debt without missing EG opportunities. Here's the truth. Throwing every single dollar at your debt isn't always the smartest move. Sure, it feels satisfying to see those balances drop. But what if you're missing out on opportunities to grow your wealth in the meantime? Let's talk about how to strike the right balance. Start by targeting your high-interest debt first. Credit cards and payday loans often come with outrageous interest rates, 20% or more. Paying these off as quickly as possible should be your top priority because they drain your money faster than you can save or invest it. But here's the catch. Don't pour every spare dollar into your debt payoff plan. You need to balance that with building an emergency fund and starting to invest. For example, while you're aggressively paying off a high-interest loan, set aside a small portion of your income, say 10%, to put into a retirement account or low-risk investments. This way, you're tackling debt while also preparing for the future. It's about working smarter, not harder. Pay down the debt that's costing you the most while leaving room to invest in opportunities that can grow your wealth. Debt-free living is great, but financial freedom, that's the real goal. Is debt-free burnout a thing? Let's be real. Debt-free living sounds amazing in theory, but the grind to get there can take a serious toll. Obsessively paying off debt can leave you stressed, burned out, and ironically, with no savings to show for it. Think about it. If you're pouring every dollar into paying off debt, what happens if an emergency comes up? You're stuck relying on more debt to get through. That's not freedom. It's a vicious cycle. To avoid burnout, take a more balanced approach. First, build a small emergency fund, even while tackling debt. A cushion of $1,000 to $2,000 can save you from financial panic when life throws you a curveball. Second, don't sacrifice everything you enjoy. It's okay to budget for fun, whether it's a coffee with friends or a date night, because small joys keep you motivated on the journey. Lastly, set realistic goals. Instead of aiming to be completely debt-free overnight, focus on progress. Celebrate each milestone, like paying off a credit card or hitting your emergency fund target. The road to financial health doesn't have to leave you drained. By pacing yourself, you'll not only pay off debt, but also build a life that feels balanced and sustainable. The tools you need to manage debt like a pro. Managing debt doesn't have to be overwhelming, especially with the tools available in 2025. Let me show you some game-changing apps and strategies that can make a huge difference. First up, budgeting apps like YNAB. You Need a Budget and Mint are fantastic for tracking your spending and creating a plan that prioritizes debt payments. They help you see where your money is going so you can allocate funds more effectively. Then there's Tally, a tool that automates credit card debt management. It consolidates high-interest balances into a lower-rate line of credit, saving you money and simplifying payments. For those who love automation, AI-powered tools like Rocket Money can predict spending patterns, suggest where to cut back, and optimize loan repayments. Want to pay off debt faster? Apps like Debt Payoff Planner let you compare strategies, like snowball versus avalanche methods, and pick what works for you. Finally, consider setting up autopay for all your bills. It's an easy way to avoid missed payments and keep your credit score intact. With these tools in your arsenal, debt management becomes less of a headache and more of a system that works for you. Debt-free isn't the goal. Here's what is the truth. Debt-free living isn't the end game. It's about achieving financial freedom, and that means making your money work for you. Sure, eliminating bad debt is important, but smart debt can be a powerful tool to build wealth when managed properly. So, don't just focus on paying off debt. Focus on creating a future where your financial decisions help you grow. Balance debt reduction with saving, investing, and preparing for life's opportunities. Now it's your turn. What's your top financial goal for 2025? Drop it in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for more money-saving hacks and financial freedom tips. Your journey starts here. Let's build that brighter future together.